So imagine this. A guy says, "Technically, I didn't do anything wrong." And right away, everyone around him is like, "Wait, what do you mean, technically?" Because whenever someone uses the word technically, you already know a disaster is coming. Here's what happened. By complete accident, he grabbed the wrong ring. Then, somehow, that accident turned into a proposal, and somehow that proposal happened in front of the one person it absolutely should not have happened in front of. Now everyone is upset, confused, and demanding answers. The biggest problem wasn't even the mistake itself. It was the silence afterward. His friend kept asking, "Why didn't you just tell me? You had the entire day." And honestly, that's a fair question. Most people can forgive a mistake. What's harder to forgive is when someone knows they messed up and still says nothing. Eventually, the guy apologized. A real apology. But sometimes apologies don't magically fix everything. His friend was still angry. The tension kept building until the apologizing guy came up with one of the strangest solutions imaginable. He literally said, "Hit me." At first, it sounded like a joke. Then he said it again, seriously, "Hit me." His friend refused, but the guy wouldn't stop. He was convinced that one punch would somehow solve the entire situation. According to his logic, everyone would feel better afterward. Now, most reasonable people would walk away at this point. But after enough pressure, the friend finally gave in. One punch, that's all it took. The problem? The guy who wanted to be punched immediately dodged. The punch missed its intended target and landed somewhere else entirely, creating an even bigger problem than the original one. Suddenly, there was pain, confusion, and a trip to the hospital. And that's when the funniest argument started. The injured guy was furious. "You were supposed to dodge," the other guy fired back. "You told me to hit you." Think about that for a second. One person is angry because he got hit. The other person is angry because someone moved out of the way. Neither of them sounds particularly logical. At the hospital, while filling out paperwork, the conversation shifted. What started as a ridiculous accident slowly turned into something much deeper. The topic moved to relationships. Specifically, the relationship that both of them secretly knew wasn't really over. One friend believed two people were meant to be together. The other wasn't so sure anymore. Sometimes life doesn't fall apart because of one huge event. Sometimes it's a series of small misunderstandings, bad timing, and words left unsaid. The guy admitted that maybe things were easier if they just stayed friends. No expectations, no complicated emotions, just friendship. On paper, that sounded like the sensible choice. But here's the thing about feelings. They don't always follow the plan. You can convince yourself that you're okay. You can tell everyone around you that you've moved on. You can even create a perfectly logical explanation for why things should stay the way they are. But deep down, part of you still wonders what could have happened if things had gone differently. And that's what makes this story interesting. It starts with a simple mistake and a ridiculous punch. But underneath all the comedy is something surprisingly real. People trying to protect themselves from disappointment. Because sometimes the hardest thing isn't getting hurt. It's admitting that you still care. And in the end, one friend left him with a simple reminder. No matter what happens, to the right person, you'll never be just anybody. That line hit a lot harder than the punch ever did.